My owner didn't want me, so I gave her something to miss. I was just a puppy when my mother's caregiver, who we called ma'am, stopped feeding me. I was the big back of my litter, obese and the color of expired milk compared to my chocolate, black and golden yellow sisters and brothers. Every other puppy we met at the park thought we were all so privileged. Mom had us our own room with beds and top-notch food dispensers. She pampered Mom every week, and I remember watching in awe and thinking, it would be me someday. By the time we were 5 weeks old and could fully walk, talk, and bark, Ma'am stopped filling my bowl. I was a good puppy and would never dare eat anything from my siblings. One night, I crept into the living room to see, ma'am, snuggled on the couch watching Netflix. Ma'am was whispering to her something inhuman, which I could barely understand at that point. I managed to hear my name, Roxy, and the words giveaway and unwanted. A whine crept out of my snout, and before I knew it, I was being scolded by Ma'am. I ran into her bedroom and jumped onto her bed to check the calendar on the wall. I couldn't read, but I could count and found that a day in 2 weeks was circled. I knew I had to prepare, so I did something I didn't plan to do. I trained myself to be a good girl. I watched videos of blind people and people with health conditions with Ma'am's phone when she was sleeping. I learned the behaviors of service dogs and learned to sniff out many diseases. I knew when Ma'am was going to get a cold days before she got symptoms. Since I was good, she fed me a little but never showed me affection. A few days before I was meant to be abandoned, I smelled a strange scent from Ma'am. It was cancer. I grabbed the hem of her ugly pants by my mouth and dragged her to the hospital. She was diagnosed with stage 3 pancreatic cancer. It put her at risk for conditions like a stroke, and I had saved her before she had one. That day, she fed me a mountain of treats and said she used to not like me because I reminded her of how obese she was when she was young. I barked happily in response. She still gave me up for adoption at the end of the week.